pick in the NFL draft.
Hey, make us lunch. We're hungry.
Yo, everybody, how you doing? King Ding back here. So, it was just officially announced about a half hour ago that Lane Johnson is out. He's out. And basically, I've already had people ask me if this changes my opinion on if the Eagles are going to win this game or not. So I wanted to talk a little bit about what I'm scared of losing Lane Johnson. Now, I didn't expect him to play. I didn't think he would probably play. I thought most likely he would be out because he was in concussion protocol, and usually that's not a good sign that you're going to play. But I had hope. I mean, of course I had hope. Now, Carolina, they got a good defense. There's no doubt about it. I like their front seven. Good front seven. And I think they're third in total defense. I think they're tied in third in sacks with like 17. They're a good defense, and they're going to get pressure. But with Lane out, we have one big weapon to counteract that, and that is the ability of Carson Wentz to create plays, to keep plays alive, and create something out of nothing. Okay? And he's going to have to do that a little more with Lane out. And that, doing it a little more, it provides opportunity. Opportunity for what I'm talking about, the breakout performance. The performance where he does something, the team does something that everybody's talking about the next day, that wows everybody, that says, hey, we're the Eagles, Carson Wentz is the franchise quarterback, and hey, rest of the league, you're going to have to deal with us for a long time. It provides more opportunity to make a real statement. So that's how I'm looking at this. I'm keeping a positive attitude on it. Losing Lane Johnson is a big deal. Lane Johnson is a great player. I think somebody told me with Doug Peterson, his record with Lane Johnson's like 9-2. It may be 10-2 now. You know, when he has Lane, he wins. So, yeah, it could be a big loss. But the biggest fear that I have in losing Lane isn't Big V playing that right tackle spot. It's Doug Peterson deciding to become less aggressive, more deke and dunk, more quick passes, and becoming one-dimensional because he's over-worried about Lane being out. That's the one thing we have to avoid. Give Big V help when you have to. Give him also opportunity to show something. He did a good job in the second half last week. But my whole thing is this. You're going up against a secondary I think you can torch. I think you can have a big day against. Guys like James Bradbury and Darryl Worley and Kurt Coleman is out. Your attack should be that secondary. That means guys like Alshon should have a huge game. Alshon should have a huge breakout game. And the Eagles on the road have to be aggressive and have to attack downfield. There are going to be opportunities out the wazoo downfield. So don't get conservative to the point where everything's deke and dunk and you're keeping, everything short, and it's no problem for those linebackers to go sideline to sideline to make the plays, and we do nothing and we become one-dimensional. That's my biggest fear. On the defensive line for Carolina, which is very good, my biggest fear aren't the ends. It's Star Latulier. He is a beast, and I'm afraid he's going to throw the interior of the Eagles line that I still think is weak around like ragdolls. That's what worries me more than those the tackles and those ends. So take care of him. Stay aggressive. Doug Peterson, stay aggressive. And Carson Wentz will do and have the night that I think tomorrow night's going to be. And Fletcher Cox is a game time decision. And I believe their center, Ryan Khalil, is out. If he's out and you can have Cox and Jernigan, that's a good, huge advantage for the Eagles. I am not scared of the running game of Carolina whatsoever. Okay? So I think that it's going to, not having Lane will hurt. But guess what? Carson Wentz, he can stick and move, baby. He can stick and move. And that's what he's going to do. So does this change my score at all? No. Eagles win 24-20. I see them down 3 in the fourth quarter, mid to late fourth. Carson drives him down. He's in field goal range. Everybody's thinking they're going to play it safe and go for that field goal to tie it up. But the Eagles are going to keep attacking and attacking and attacking. And he's going to score a touchdown late. Eagles go up 24-20. The defense closes it out. And the Eagles win by 4. That's how I see it. I'm not backing off of that one iota now that Lane Johnson is out. With that said, take care. Talk to you later. And don't be a dingbat. 24 hours to go, baby.